Yesterday I was doing a 4,800 piece puzzle, and today we're dropping down to 100 pieces. I had a couple requests to do mini size puzzles, not necessarily as in like micro size pieces, but just smaller piece counts, like 100 piece puzzles and under. And so today I just have a variety of different 100 piece puzzles that I'll share with you. I have a couple here that I just wanted to call out, and then we'll go into other ones that I'll be doing today on camera. And I also want to mention I do have a whole video where I think I compare like 12 different brands on my channel. So if you're interested in this piece count, I'll link that up in the cards. But it is a great little snack if you are maybe wanting to puzzle, don't have a ton of time, maybe you're new to puzzling, maybe you have some gripping issues, or for me I have arthritis, so sometimes I'm looking for a smaller piece count because it's a little bit trickier to do larger piece ones. Today we aren't necessarily doing ones that are just the jumbo size pieces, which is what I love when I do have those AE days. We kind of have a variety of like standard size pieces all the way up to like massive size pieces. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, but I want to share with you first the favorites that I have on hand, and then two that a subscriber sent me that I will be doing today. So we have these guys here, which are my favorites, and I feel like it's a really good value. These 100 piece puzzles are by Pomegranate, and it comes in a set of two. They are $20, but each one is double-sided, so you're kind of getting 4 in 1. So if you're actually looking at pricing for new puzzles, it's pretty good for 100 piece puzzles because typically they range between like $10 to $20. So to get a version of a 100 piece puzzle for $5, I mean, it is going to be an investment spending $20 all up front, but you get, again, 4 of them. So it's kind of nice. It's very compact, travel friendly. I brought this with me with multiple trips. These are the ones I've done most often, and they are coming out with some new images, which I'm super excited about. So this is definitely a great value. But we also have a whole bunch of other thrifted ones that I got, and that's usually the route I go when buying 100 piece puzzles because I don't want to spend a ton of money on them. They aren't a huge like time commitment when doing the puzzles, but I do them over and over. So when I buy them used, I am actually testing the quality to see how did it hold up to the previous owner in its previous life, because for me, I'm going to do them multiple times and it needs to be in good quality for me to continue using that. So we'll definitely test that today with a few different thrifted puzzles. But I did get these two, which I'm super excited about. So thank you to Sybil for sending these over. These arrived right when I got back from our vacation, and these are so cute. So these are from New York Puzzle Company. I've done a few of their 100 piece puzzles before, really enjoyed them. I also have a couple of their advent calendars, which are all like this style of thing. And so these are adorable that they are like true little puzzle scenes versus like Christmas. I love both. Oh my gosh, they know me so well. So this one is Soundtrack to Spring, and it looks like it's by Tom Gald, and it is super cute. You have like this little building, and there's music notes everywhere. Everyone like is a musician, which I actually play the saxophone. I'm playing the piano currently, and this is super fun. I love this image so much. And then this one here, oh my gosh, they know me so well. This one is called Southern Italy, and we have this woman with an orange cat and a glass of wine doing some watercolor painting, which is one of my hobbies in Italy. So these are adorable. I will be doing these today along with some others. I'll link whatever I can down below. And if you were just tuning into Everyday May, hello and welcome. I've been posting every single day this month, and we are now over the halfway point, which is so exciting, but also I feel like I've been doing this for ages and we have a long ways to go. So lots more content to come. I'll link the playlist down below. We're just gonna get into this and let's get started. First up, let's do the New York Puzzle Company puzzles. I have done a couple of these in the past, mostly with the advent calendars that I have from them, and then have gotten a few one-off 100 piece puzzles as well. I like that they are standard size pieces, so you can do them in a relatively small space, and I have noticed that a few of them have different piece cuts. So this one here is more of a traditional grid cut, a little bit off, but not too much, nothing crazy or like some weird wonky piece. They do have a decent fit, never a false fit, but you will not be able to move it around. You can probably drag a few pieces together, but it is on a more crumbly end of things, at least the ones that I have done. But what is nice is they do have a lot of different images, and I want to say they're around $12. Sometimes you can find them on sale, or you can get like a bundle deal throughout the year. So you can definitely find them at a discount at some point. But in general, this one is super fun. I have like the quality. I have done my advent calendars a few years now and they still look brand new, so quality is definitely there. You can do them more than once with no issues, and this one was so much fun with all the little music notes. I actually was like playing it on the keyboard, which I didn't put in the video, but it actually does make sense. Like the notes that they're putting in the pictures make sense to what I'm actually doing. Like the bird is actually singing like a little bird song. The doorbell sounds like a doorbell. It was kind of fun. So I did do that again off camera, and it was just I like when that type of detail is in the puzzle. Obviously, we also have an Oliver who's helping out quite a bit with this one. And this one was fun. I really liked it. And we'll move on to the second one, which I was excited to see that was a different piece cut. This one's more of a whimsy or random cut. So we have some more wonky shaped pieces, which is super fun. I love the coloring of these puzzles, and this one also was really just happy. I liked it because we have like the orange cat and the red wine. It's definitely like a me puzzle. So this was a great little gift and I was excited to do them. I have to thank Sybil again for sending these over. Definitely a nice little surprise treat for when I came home and I needed to put them in the video. So I think it was perfect timing because I was already filming the other ones, and so now I have this one. Next up, we have this super adorable springtime puzzle from Bits and Pieces. This is the first time doing a 100-piece puzzle from them, and I did buy it used. So for me, I do actually like buying my smaller piece counts used because I do hope that they have good enough quality to withstand multiple uses. And for this one, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. It looks like they had just been worn out a little bit, so I don't know how many times the previous owner had done it, or if it's just maybe a thinner cardboard. But I did have the issue where like certain pieces like lifted up in the corner, or you put one piece down, it kind of lifted up on like bowed out. So it could just be because of thin cardboard, but it's also a more intricate piece cut. But in general, the image is super cute. I loved how big the pieces were. Coloring was great. I just don't know if it's one that's going to last like long-term use. But in general, I mean, it's little bunnies. It was a really fun one. I mean, I do like that it's more of a more traditional style of image. So far, I liked it. If I found another one at the thrift store, I would totally get one. But you can definitely tell that mine is just like a little worn and doesn't lie completely flat, which, you know what, I'm okay with. Next up, we have this really adorable dinosaur puzzle from the brand Oozeborn. I again got it secondhand. So mine did not come with the children's book that was also supposed to be included, but this is a children's based puzzle brand, as you can see with the brightly colored illustration. As far as image goes, this was one of my favorites of the bunch. It was bright, it was colorful. I mean, it was definitely geared more towards children, but the piece quality was beautiful. I have no issues. It had a little bit of a shine to it, had like a good thickness, nice big pieces. I do think the image is a little bit trickier than some of the other ones that I do in this video, but it was fun and I loved how bright the colors were. I do think that the pieces are thick enough that they will withstand multiple uses, so that's great if you are going to be doing it over and over, or if you're buying it for a child who may be a little bit more rough with their puzzles in general. Loved it, will definitely recommend, and I don't think I have too many images, but this one was fun. Next up, we have one from Cloudberries. This one was gifted to me by the brand. This is one of the few that I actually did that was new in bag. And sadly, this wasn't my favorite as far as quality goes. Not necessarily because of the fit or anything. It was just the texture of these pieces for some reason had that like waxy quality, which I don't normally have issues with Cloudberries, but for some reason with this one, I definitely noticed it, and you can like see it in the puzzle piece. I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's just like a film that goes on top. It might just be a one-off, but I definitely noticed it, and to the point where it looked like the cardboard was like sticking to it, so it was like gritty and weird. So for texture wise, I wasn't a fan, but as far as the rest of the puzzle, it was super fun. One of the fastest of the bunch, really cute little image. It did go together very quickly, like with under 5 minutes. So if you don't want to spend a lot of time puzzling, this is for you. But if you have like a texture thing, I don't know, maybe you've had issues, but fit was great. The next one is one that I was gifted by Puzzle Warehouse. They sell a bunch of these puzzles from Madcap, and I had done it previously, so you can see that the pieces are stuck together, but that's because I just like put it away like haphazardly. The pieces go jumbo size, like the size of my whole palm. It could be one piece, but they all also vary. Most of the puzzles that they carry are shaped puzzles, and I would almost consider them floor puzzles. Like, they're so large, when you're done with them, you're gonna need to put it on the floor. Like, they're so huge. It is definitely geared more towards children, and they have a lot of really cute little animals. I often see this puzzle brand at zoos. I can understand why this brand is so popular, but for me, there were a couple little callouts that I noticed. First up, the little knobs on the puzzle pieces are a little bit too similar, so there was a couple times where I had puzzles pieces in the wrong place. So if this is geared towards children, might be quite tricky, especially if they're doing fur or textures that are very similar. And I also noticed that they didn't take apart very well. So as you see, when I had it originally, I'd taken it apart previously, but it's because I don't want to rip the pieces, and so I just kind of put it in the box. So if you have children, it might be kind of tricky because it does have a paper backing, which makes it difficult to take apart at the end. But the shaped puzzle is super cute. It's huge. I have a 1,500 piece puzzle board that I'm using, and it like barely fit. I don't even think it could fit with the wings on the width of it. So I know that you can go to like bigger sized animals, so you may need a bigger space, but it was super fun. And just because I was procrastinating packing up for our cruise, I decided to do one last 100 piece, which is the wooden puzzle from Wentworth. This one was adorable, and I had done it previously, but I just wanted to share with you the experience. These ones are pricey because they are wooden, they are laser cut. However, for me, on days when I am truly achy and my joints hurt and I can't pick up normal cardboard puzzle pieces, that is where I take out the wooden versions. They are great for those who have achiness or gripping issues. They're just thicker of a piece, which makes it easy to handle. They're great for those who have dementia or are newer to puzzling. I really do love these. I have two 100-piece puzzles from them, and they get a ton of use, and I know they're going to last me ages. This one does have whimsies like their traditional puzzles. I want to say there's like 20 of them in total. Whimsies of this one aren't my favorite because they're books, which you think would be really cute, but they just look like blocks at the end. But I mean, it was a cute little bookish themed puzzle, and I do really love the image, love the different artwork, and I again love that their regular images are in the 100-piece form. Like, they don't look childlike or they're not like specific for 100 pieces. They just take their beautiful artwork and make it into a smaller piece count, which I really appreciate. So I do plan on buying a couple more in the future because I do the two that I have over and over and over again. And it would be nice to have a little bit of variety, but again, they're pricier. So maybe if I found one on sale, if I had a coupon, I would definitely get more. But that was it for all the 100-piece puzzles that I did. I would love to know which one was your favorite. That is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it's funny that yesterday I was doing a really large piece count puzzle and today I'm just doing 100 pieces, but I do love supporting a whole bunch of different puzzlers, no matter how advanced you are, or maybe you just like 100-piece puzzles. Maybe you want to do like a snack before doing a larger puzzle. Maybe you're doing speed puzzling sprints, like lots of reasons why someone would love this piece count. And it's not just for kids. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to link everything I can down below, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye guys.